Guys, welcome back. Or welcome if this is your first video here, and I imagine there's going to be a few people new to the channel due to the gravity of the match. So welcome. I'm Mounte. I do Draft League Pokemon battling, okay? And to the people who have been here, I don't say this enough, but thank you for all the support. The videos have been doing great lately, for me anyway. So I appreciate you all joining me every week. It's been great, and I'm really excited that I can do one more in the CGT here, Champions of Galar tournament, aka COG. And we're playing DR SLAKING and the Forest Green Snovers. We did not face each other in the regular season. So I mean, we've never faced each other at all in any league. So this is very exciting for me. I'm a big fan of him. He's one of my favorite people to watch as far as Draft League content goes. Just seems like a great guy, very funny, and he's super good at battling, believe it or not. Before I get into the matchup, I just want to give a bit of context for this battle. So I joined, well, let's go further back. The last finals I was in was the Pack League Pokemon All-Star competition in the main league there. I made it to the finals, and I faced off against Sven Thun, another coach in this league. And I was so confident going into that match. I mocked with like 6 different people, won every mock, felt the team was great, and then he just out-prepped and outplayed me in that game, beat me, and that was like the hardest loss I've ever had for sure. Like, I'm very competitive, especially when it comes to Pokemon, but I can take a loss pretty well. I don't get too down on myself. But that was a tough one for me because I was very confident, and I had just reached #1 on the like the CCS, the power rankings or whatever, on the Draft NL site. So I had a bit of imposter syndrome going into that because you know, I'm expected to be the #1 guy, and the algorithm says I was, but then I really didn't feel like it, and that was tough, you know? I was like, just like laying face down in my bed for like 3 hours after that one. I was like, oh, this sucks. But completely different outlook going into this match. I am confident, don't get me wrong, but I won't be so upset if I lose just because I was not expecting to even be in this league. I was approached by Aquarius when she was first gathering coaches. I was in the middle of, or I was about to begin a bit of a hiatus, just wanted to take a break. So I said no, and then, yeah, 3-4 weeks in, I guess, Luxance dropped out of the league, and so I took over the team, and was 1-2 at the time, -6 differential, and I needed to go 4-2 to make playoffs, most likely at that point, and I did exactly that. I went 4-2, finished with like a even differential, just scraped my way in, really, and then managed to win my first 2 matches against great players. So at this point, I'm feeling like this is all just bonus, you know. I would love to win the league for sure, but if I don't, I'm just happy that I've been able to at least like make finals in 2 very competitive leagues, back to back. So that alone kind of is enough for me to be proud of what I've done so far. A win would be icing on the cake though. Ooh, it'd be great. So we're gonna try and win today. So let's look at the matchup. I think I have a pretty good matchup. So I haven't brought Bulu much in this league. I brought it twice out of, I've played, what, 7? No. I don't know how many games I've played. Maybe more than 7. No, I played 9 games? I played 9 games. No, it doesn't matter. I have brought Bulu twice, but it has a pretty good matchup here. Kind of. But I'm not bringing it again because if it got play rough, it would be so much better. But like Crobat can shut it down pretty hard. He has Bouffalant with Sap Sipper. You know, he's got options. It would be great for the Rotom, which is a bit of a problem for me. Not bringing Bulu though. So I don't know why I'm specifically talking about Bulu. So my game plan, before I show you the full team, is just like hyper offense, screens, offense. So I was thinking Meowstic for screens initially, but everyone knows what Meowstic's going to do when you bring it. I mean, you have a good idea. It's probably going to be a screen setter, especially if you look at the partners that it has. If they're very offensive, then okay, probably a screen setter. And it can't pivot, and it literally cannot touch Tyranitar. Like, I was thinking a set with Yawn would be nice, but you can't prankster moves. You can't prankster a dark type. So it just didn't seem good. So I went with a screen setting Starmie with Recover and Flip Turn. And then the rest of my team, Porygon as well is going to be Trick Room and like Fizz Def for a lot of his physical attackers. And then I have 4 win conditions. So let's get into the match here, or the team I brought. Oh, that's YCL. Champions of Galar. So yeah, first Mon is like enough speed for Garchomp, I think. Yeah, and then like max HP and some Spadef. This is my lead. I'm gonna lead no matter what. I'm fine with any lead except probably Whimsicott because it can outspeed naturally and could be Specs. So I should calc that, but I believe it would be able to knock me out in one hit. Although Whimsicott's pretty weak, so yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Either way, I would probably switch out if it's Whims. Even though he would probably U-turn. Anyway, it's good lead against everything except Whimsicott, pretty much. I get a screen up or 2, and then I have my option to flip turn out into whoever makes the most sense. In a lot of mocks, I've been finding myself going to Bitcoin early, and this is a weakness policy set. Very much physical with enough special attack to, well, just with like 0 special attack pretty much, but it's enough to 2KO max HP Rotom. If he triggers my weakness policy the second time, I go for the Giga Drain. So that seemed fine. I only have Giga Drain for Rotom. Now, I've been finding that Bitcoin comes in early, and doesn't get anywhere, but I'm kind of using it as a breaker. So it's not getting anywhere, but it's whittling down Rotom Wash and Whimsicott to, if I can get either of them like less than half, even just a little bit of chip on Whims is good. But if I can get Rotom like less than half, that really opens the door for Lycanroc and Flygon to sweep later in the game. So yeah, this is probably going to be more of a late game Mon, depending on who he brings. Yeah, Swords Dance is going to be pretty obvious, but he might have a hard time stopping it if I have screens up, and especially if Sandstorm is up, because I get the extra Spadef boost. Lumberry in case he tries to switch around and like burn me with Flame Body Heatran. It's also nice if something tries to just like a Stun Spore from Whimsicott or something, or like, you know, Rotom with Thunder Wave if he's trying to just stay in and catch me boosting. I mean, it would probably stay in no matter what against me, because that's probably his check. But yeah, with these moves and the speed that it has, it can seriously clean up with just a bit of chip on certain things, mostly Rotom. Now, barring any like resist berries that they might have. Bug type, Dragon Dance with Mental Herb. So if Heatran ever claims a kill, and it might, it's pretty good at that, I can just go into this guy for free, Dragon Dance without fear of Whimsicott coming in and encoring me, because the turn that it encores, I just hit dual Wing Beat, and that's where the little bit of chip on Whims comes in. I should be able to take it out even if it's max HP, unless it's like full Fizz Def. Issue would be Scarf, Whimsicott, or like if it tricks me, Lagging Tail or something like that. But I would still be able to kill Whimsicott in that case. So Scarf Whims would be bad. Nothing else will probably be Scarfed. Well, maybe like Heatran, but then I would outspeed that at +1. So this mon has performed very well in mocks as well. Pretty much all of them have. We got Big Sir here. Ice Beam's just nice coverage against his team. Trick Room, Recover, and Teleport. For getting in Bone Storm, really. His Bone Storm underspeeds his whole team, and I've got coverage. Let's go to him. I've got coverage for a substitute, Heatran or T-Tar, because Boomerang is really nice. Low Kick I probably don't even really need. It's just insurance if Tyranitar's at max health, and I don't want to risk Boomerang not killing, because if he's like max HP it might not, or I don't think it does. But Low Kick super kills him. But yeah, I don't know if he'd be Choppel against me. There's a lot of resist berries T-Tar would want. I don't even know if T-Tar comes to this game, because it probably wants Shuka, probably wants the Steel Berry, Babiri Berry for Celesteela, probably wants the Grass Berry for Tapu Bulu. So if I would be willing to take the chance that it's not Choppel. Anyway, that's the team. Hyper offense, which I'm not usually bringing. Dr. Slaking tends to go pretty offensive himself, so I don't think he's going to bring a super bulky team. So it's just going to be a matter of, can I get set up before him and get the right guy set up, and just overpower him. That's my plan. So yeah, not as nervous as I thought I'd be. Again, I'm just having fun with this. So of course, super trying to win, very much so, but I'm excited for this game. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, regardless of the results. And you'll notice I even wore a suit for this match. That's how big this is for me, had to dress up for it. So, big match. And I'm just happy to be here. So let's cut to the battle. All right. Ready? Ready, guys? I'm nervous now. Okay. Didn't bring Heatran. Kind of surprised by that, actually. So he brought Tyranitar. Okay. Oops, not Tyrantrum. That would be preferable, but... Okay, yeah, I'm leading Starmie. No Heatran means Flygon is not as good. It has a harder time setting up. I pretty much have to set up on Tyranitar. So if T-Tar gets a kill, or if he leads with it, I will reflect and then flip turn into Flygon. That sucks. Flygon looked really good, but I didn't expect him to not bring Heatran, so I have a much harder time getting set up. On the plus side, less likely chance of getting burned, so actually Lumberry is a little bit more useless now on Lichen Rock, unfortunately. Yeah, it makes sense that he didn't bring it. Like, a lot of my Mons can at least have coverage for Heatran. But yeah, otherwise, this is the team I expected. Ah, shit. So I thought about this lead more after I talked about it in my intro. This was the one lead I didn't get. I've been really bad about my leads lately. But, if I'm Analytic and Ice Beam, he would need to be Specs to knock me out, okay? So if he's not, he'll probably have to switch out. So I think he just U-turns. This is gonna set the tone for the match, because if I get this wrong, I'm fucked. I'm gonna Light Screen, expecting him to U-turn into Rotom. Okay, that works too. But I'm surprised he did that, because if I'm Analytic Ice Beam, I knock him right out.
You can just feel the excitement of the crowd here in Pokemon Stadium.
He could Encore here. I don't think he knocks again. He could also U-turn though, which sucks. But I'm gonna go hard. Bitcoin. If he U-turns, he'll probably go into... Well, he won't want to go to Rotom now because of Light Screen. But the physical guys don't match up too well against Celesteela. Not the beginning I wanted, let me tell you. I was kind of hoping for Tyrannosaur. I swap out, so he could either U-turn or maybe go for a grass move, maybe? Grass move, okay. Yeah, I think his best switch is Rotom still. I can't autotomize against this thing. I just need a little chip for Flygon. So I'm fine to Giga Drain. Now he could... Yeah, okay. Phew! U-turn, Energy Ball, knockoff. This is all very important to know. I think Encore is probably his last move. Could be Moonblast too. Okay, nice. We get this. This will tell me a little bit about him. Oh, shit, no kidding. Okay. Rindo. That's nice that he's not lefties. And that did a lot. The fuck? Was it Rindo? Did I miss something? That did like way more than I expected. Is it offensive? I can't autotomize because if he just goes hard... Okay, this thing should die now. I didn't expect Thunderbolt. Dead Rotom is awesome though. And I get a lot of health back, some of it anyway. So he went offensive on Rotom. I think that was one of his best defensive pieces. And now he's in a bit of a pickle because I'm +3 on Celesteela. And that was probably his best way to damage me. Okay, this actually worked out pretty well. I did not expect fucking offensive Rotom. I wonder if Whimsicott is Focus Sash. Okay, he goes to this. So, yeah, I take a Life Orb Fire Fang pretty well. +3 Heavy Slam probably knocks it out. He's, yeah. Okay, this will give me +4 now. Oh my god. Now we're talking. Oh, baby! Okay, good start. Light screen wore off. So he could probably just go Zam here. Although I'm not sure what HP I'm at. Because if Zam's not Life Orb... Or no, I took a bit of chip there with the rough skin. So I'm probably pretty low. I didn't actually get a good look. Okay. If he's bulky, like maybe I'm faster. This doesn't allow him to set up, which is very important. He's CC. Okay. This is the mon that probably scares me the most on his team. Offensively. Maybe, he's -1. This could be my Flygon chance. Dragon Claw fucks him up, to be honest. And I should outspeed him. Maybe stupid here, not going Starmie. But my chances of getting Flygon in are gonna be few and far between. So I think he goes Whims, right? Why would you not go Whimsicott against me? You wouldn't stay in. I outspeed, yes. Come on, dual wing beat. If this guy's offensive, I can OHKO him. But if he's max attack, or max HP rather, then I'm gonna have a hard time. There's like a very small chance. If I even hit. Oh! 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 He was offensive! Oh my god. This is going very well. So Alakazam, I assume, is going to be Focus Sash. If not, this game might be over. Maybe it's not. Maybe he assumed I would switch due to the threat of Encore. Oh my god. Boys. Because you would have went Alakazam there if you were Focus Sash, right? Right? Yeah, he's probably banking on me swapping out on Whimsicott. But I have Mental Herb, so I have no reason to swap. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yeah, Earthquake should do it. Unless he's got a berry.
The cries of Pokemon echo throughout Pokemon Stadium.
No berry. He lived. Crunch. Alright, that should be fine. Wow. Jopple? Nope. Game. Wow. That went better than I expected. He did not. He went so offensive, which is the reason I wanted to go so offensive myself. Like, this is exactly why. But I thought for sure at least Rotom would have some bulk. No bulk on Whims either. Yeah, so that's why this team archetype works, you know, against other offense. It's just a matter of getting set up first. The one screen did the job. The Immunity Idols are the Champions of Galar. Champion of Champions. That feels good. I really wanted to win this. obviously. Wow, good game, Dr. Slaking. That's not how I expected it to go. He's an amazing player. I guess the prep just worked out. I need to give special thanks to Squid, Sally Mumble, and Aquarius. Particularly Aquarius. They all help me mock every week. Aquarius has felt like my coach this entire run. Always giving me amazing advice and insight. But all three of them have been really helpful. Plus, a few people helped me for this game, a few extra people. Luke Harry, Pat Mack, and Sen. Yeah, thank you all. I prepped a lot for this. It's funny, I actually had, I coincidentally was on vacation this week, so I'm sure I prepped way more than Matt here, I assume. It seems like he has a busy lifestyle. But I just had some vacation to burn, and I was actually supposed to take last week off, and then things got crazy at work, and they were like, can we bump your vacation to next week? And I was like, sure. I mean, if I make CGT Finals, then that ends up being pretty timely. It fucking worked out. So that was nice. Wow. I think this might make me the greatest player in the world. All right, guys, I am super happy. I don't know what else to say. I'm really stoked. And I went from taking over a losing team to the championship. I'm not good at this whole speech stuff, right? I mean, you're probably not even watching anymore. Maybe a few of you are. But I think we want to do a couple shout-outs here to my Mons. Shout out to Celestila. Okay. That Mon carried me through many games. Starmie was better than I expected. Flygon was better than I expected. Lycanroc was my second best Mon, probably. Arguably first. Bonestorm had his moments. P2 had his moments. Tapu Bulu, I'm sorry. You know, you didn't do what I hoped you would. I probably would not draft Tapu Bulu again. Meowstic did its job. Umbreon, bit underwhelming. And, oh, how could I forget Toxapex, who, even when I don't bring it, I'm sure forces a lot of prep. So, hey, Bulu was good for that too. Forces a lot of, like, high horsepowers and stuff. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing and tuning in. It means a lot to me. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy making videos. And yeah, catch me for my YCL playoff run, which actually will begin. I have a bye week, but then my first game will be 2 weeks from now. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support. And go Idols!